Hey YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dose of Flat Toy Review. And yes, I am finally back to do some toy reviews. And today, of course, is Friday. I think it's the 17th of December of 2021. Oh, yes it is! I think I've nailed it. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the webcam. And yes, we're going to be taking a look at beautifully good toys. I think they're going to be more like, you know, just good wildlife collection. Waterbird toys. Only two of them is a waterbird toy. Oh, sorry. I just hit the thumping sound, but there you go. We've got two waterbird toys and one. Well, it's a waterbird or a seabird product though, but doesn't have anything to do with water in it though. Yeah, I might take a look at that one later on. But first, we're going to be taking a look at these two products here. One very new one and one rebooted one. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at this. It's a flip-up origami British wildlife collection. Actually, it's a Flapping Birds toy as well. It's called the Grey Heron and Little Egret Mixed Feeding and Fishing Frenzy. Actually, it's called Carp Fishing Frenzy 12-pack. That costs about £15. The back of the packaging looks like that. But what's actually quite interesting is that they've actually nailed the colours of what a grey heron should be. You know, the beaks and whatnot, and also the head, and also the feathers as well. And yep, the carp. Oh, this looks quite. It's like some sort of artist who has actually made the critters so cartoony yet realistic at the same time. Out comes the herons and the egrets, and we've also got those guys here, the fish. That's nice, eh? Very nice indeed. Okay, so what can I say about the carp? Now, they look nice. Fairly nice looking fish. I mean, you know, it does look quite blatantly bland, but nevertheless they are good. For a bit of a fish, I suppose, eh? They actually are fairly nice. I mean, I just can't go wrong. Obviously, I mean, the shape of the carp, it's easily, well, I would just say very recognisable. And actually suffering from a bit of a cold. And also scary news here, we've also got that new Omicron variant of COVID. Well, obviously, I don't know if we're going to have another lockdown as that plane keeps on passing by and it's not doing any help with me, eh? But, oh god, why do I have a frog in my throat though every morning whenever I do a freaking toy review? Oh, crockies. A carp, will it focus? I guess it did. And here's our last one. Fairly nice looking carp. Fancy that. Don't you think herons would find this too big to eat for a fish? Well, I don't know. We'll let Trackmaster Luke track by, because the next thing I'll be taking a look at are the little egrets, I think. Okay, so, yep, that's what they would look like, just plain white. The feet are also grey, with some yellow. I think there's a bit of yellow as well. Not sure if we can see that, but it does have the name Little Egret right on the bottom here. That's a fairly nice looking bird. I've got the other one here too. Hopefully my voice will get better, right? Did you see that? Trackmaster Luke just taken over my whole video. I've also got that log flatbed wagon with 3 logs, which is nice. Here's his feet. And there's the other side of it as well. man, that's a fairly nice looking bird, and I've got my frog in my throat, which doesn't seem to help things out. But there you go. Oh, I forgot to write the word egret. Oh, you know what? Let's see if I could do something fairly nice. I just need to grab a freaking pencil. Trackmaster Luke taking over the whole video. Well, doesn't matter to me because I'm going to be writing the word egret. I don't think I can do this to review successfully or not, because I can tell you what, I'm just a poor man celebrity. Who knows? There you go, I've got the name Little Egrets. Did I flap that one? I think I have. And we also have this one here as well. that's fairly nice. I mean, it does look pretty much the same, but yeah, it's actually quite nice. I mean, I have seen one or two little egrets before, but this is actually quite nice. I could make another one, which would be fairly good. And to be fairly honest with you, it's not too bad. Okay, let's move on to the grey herons. This one's got like a brown beak on the top, with some yellow underneath, and some brown feet as well. Normally that's not really a colour for a grey heron. That's not very normal indeed for me, hey? But yeah, this actually looks quite nice. And let me show you the name underneath. Grey heron, as you can see, right down there. And obviously I'd definitely say that grey herons and little egrets, well, they're actually quite common. But the grey heron's actually more numerous, even though it's more of a, you know, more of a loner sort of species. Oh, there's no name here. And that's not very good. Not very good indeed. I forgot to put the name. Why does this happen all the time? It's the same thing with the little egret. And there you go, that's the name, grey heron. I'm trying to be fairly confident as I'm making this video. And I have to be very quick though, because I have to pretty much pop to the centre. That one had yellow feet and yellow, and it, you know, I actually had a yellow bill on it right over there. Let me just show it again. Once again, I got the frog in my throat. Can't really talk that well though, but let me move on to this one here. That is a, you know, whenever I think of this grey heron, that's actually kind of like the breeding version. Obviously if I grab this, that might be its non-breeding form, but if I grab this version of the grey heron, that to me is its breeding form. Might be totally wrong, but I'd definitely say it might be its breeding form. It's got pink legs. It's also got the strangest beak colorization I've ever seen on a bird. It's got pink, it's got orange, and it's also got yellow on its beak. That's a fairly nice colour sort of combination here. 3 colours combined. What a very good, how'd you say it, spectacle. It's a very nice piece of detailing on the front for a bird, that's really nice. And I've got the snuffles on my nose, which isn't fairly nice. But, I don't know what time is it now at the moment, I can't really remember. Okay, it's the Flip Flap Origami British Wildlife Collection. What's it called? Wintering Northern Shoveler Ducks 12 pack. It's a swimming pose, £14.95 product. And this is, I hope this will be better than the last time I did it, because obviously, there you go, it's a very strange description right over there. It says, height and length on the models may vary. Wise disclaimer, or disclaimer wise. Hopefully this should be better than the one I did last year, because I think this one's got much more better aesthetics compared to, well, to the other product. And let's see what they would look like. Ooh, they've actually got a very different sort of colorization on the bottom here. They look very different. Instead of orange, they've got brown, which is fairly nice. And same goes with the females. I have to say, this is really good. And this is fairly nice. So, and here you go, that is the wings of the female. You can see the little tiny green speculum right behind there, of course. Hey, but what do you think? Looks quite cool. There's her eyelashes. And in fact, if I look at the males, you can see that those dudes, or dudaks, I don't know if that's a real word, they've got white with a green speculum as well. Once again, it looks really nice. And there's also a bit of blue verging into the wing there, which looks very nice in detailing as well. Strangely enough, it's very nice as a prominent feature, and I've also got those big black wing detailings there on each side. And yeah, it pretty much is the same for every bird, especially on both on the males, but also on the females as well. Fairly nice indeed. The other very interesting aspect is that if I grab one of the shovelers, is that look at the beak. The beak is actually designed in a very different way. So that it really is quite a very weird looking design, but hopefully, I suppose, oh, in fact, my look, it's actually gone stuck. But nevertheless, I think this new design on the shovelers, they look so nice. I mean, they've retained the head colorization so nicely, but you know what, they actually look quite nice. Oh well, let's just take a look at the females out. There they are. Cool, isn't it? And they've also got like names here too. Let's just see. There you go. Yeah, they do have names too. There you go, that's the name, female northern shoveler. That's I need to swing it around the camera, I suppose. Need a clear way to track my salute. And let me just show you the male one. Because there'll be people saying, oh, but you're being sexist because you didn't show us the male. The male. Okay, so that's the male northern shoveler. Okay? That's a fairly nice way to bring so much joy to a lot of people there. And actually, oh, that's strange. There's a bit of an error here. I might have to pretty much edit this after making this video. Some of them got like white. Maybe it's an eclipse plumage sort of shoveler. That's an error. It's quite a common error. I might have to pretty much fix this when I'm pretty much done with my review. But nevertheless, such a nice toy product there, eh? Can't go wrong with it, eh? Indeed. And our last product, I think we're going to be taking a look at, is another Triple Origami Flapping Birds product. And it's a British Wildlife Collection toy. But it's going to be a 12 pack with just 12 birds. So there's no water in it. It's also going to have felt tip pen and hand detailing and whatnot. Maybe felt tip marker design. And I've got that stupid cold within me, eh? Maybe I need to be a bit selective what I'm doing at the moment here. Oh god. Oh crikeys, that is gotta stink sneezing like that. But anyways, let me just go ahead and show you the back of the packaging, which looks like that. There you go. Maybe I need to show you the front of the artwork, which looks like that. There you go, it's called the Wintering Black-Headed Gull Basic Adult and First Winter Flight Pro Pack. Have I already done that product before? I can't really remember. It costs about £15. And I don't know about you, but I think there is something which I tend to forget about making those black-headed gulls. And let me just show you this. So let me just start off with the adults first. What you notice is that the wingtips are actually a bit different. And if I show you the name, black-headed gull, it's all in pen, there it is there. But what I've actually noticed is that there's a little tiny eye ring of redness rather there. That really has came up straight into my mind though, because obviously, I think I've done a product before of the black-headed gull. Maybe around April, May, maybe June. It wasn't a Flapping Birds product. I don't think it was a Flapping Birds product in April and May when I did those, but I suppose in June when I did the Flapping Birds version of these guys, yeah, they actually look quite nice. Not only that, but those black-headed gulls that I've actually been making, yes, this is the first winter black-headed gull. All of them have names, as I've double-checked already, I suppose, of course. Yes, it's fairly nice to say that the red eye ring is a very nice feature, but the problem with that detailing right on the eyes there is that it's easily missed. Now don't get me wrong, when I did the other black-headed gull themed products though, so most, if not some of them, have got like red eye detailing. I think the red eye ring detailing will just be missing in action. But nevertheless, hopefully in future models I will try and bring that sort of detailing back, because you know I tend to be fairly aware and also fairly how would you say it? I don't know about you, but I tend to basically be fairly good at acknowledging problems and where the detailing is. And as we all know, detailing does cost a bit of money. And I mean, that's the one gripe about detailing. You just look at the cost of it. It just pays to have good detailing. But yes, these guys look fairly nice. I mean, I like the beak colorization on the first winter black-headed gulls. They look quite very nice. And also the colours, the carrot sort of snowman sort of detailing on it on the front makes it sort of, you know, fairly interesting. And I think that's it, because obviously I need to get down for a bit of breakfast, I suppose, eh? But anyways, there's not much I could say here, but the best thing about it is that it's actually I have to say this product is actually replicated so well, just like what I did with the other black-headed gull themed products, I suppose. So, if you really enjoyed in this very strange video, sorry for the rough and readiness I've already been making so far in this video because of the fog in my throat and also for the fact that I've got a bit of a cold. But anyways, please do give this video a like, subscribe for more such type content in the future, and as always, if you really have enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.